How's it going, YouTube? It's RJ here, and in this video, I will be showing off every single last pop that I own. That is a Chase. Should have said just Chase pops. Now, I own quite a few, relatively, depending on whose collection you're talking about, because some people own like 30-some Chases, and then some people own only 1 or 0. So, relatively, I own quite a few. But, yeah, I'm going to start off the collection with the very first Chase pop figure I ever even found. And that's Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man. Now, this one I found at FYE, where it's actually where I found most of my Chases. And that's where I usually shop at my local FYE. Now, I own only 1 wrestling pop, and that's this one right here. And the only reason for that is because, wrestling isn't my thing anymore. I used to watch it, so I do know who he is, at least. It's not like I picked up something I don't even know. But, he was the very first Chase figure I ever saw in the wild, and I was like, oh, let me go and pick him up, because I don't own a single Chase figure at all. And I ended up picking him up. He's probably going to stay the only Chase one I have, only wrestling one, unless I find another Chase one, because you don't ever pass up on a Chase. But I do know who all 3 wrestlers are, at least, but I just don't get a chance to watch it, because it's not my thing. I'm getting a little too old for that. So next one I'm going to show you actually is the second Chase I ever found. Now this one I found at a GameStop, and that is the Pennywise with Boat Chase. Now I found this right before all the hype happened and he became, extremely expensive for no reason. But yeah, this one's really cool. Difference is he's sepia, and then I should actually tell you the difference on this guy as well. So you can see he has a black suit in the glam, but he has a white shot on the pop figure itself. So a white suit is the difference on that one, and this one's like a sepia. It's like a more toned out version where it's like has no coloration on him. Well, hardly, and is older looking, and it's really nice. I like this pop figure. I think that one's like my most expensive pop figure I own. That one or another one that I'm going to show you guys. But the next one I want to show you is the most recent Chase figure I ended up getting. And that is Hopper from Stranger Things Season 2. Now, I ended up picking this up by actually buying a Funtime Freddy Chase and switching it, having a trade with my cousin. Because he actually likes Five Nights at Freddy and I don't need that one. And so we switched because I prefer Stranger Things over Five Nights at Freddy's. But yeah, here we go. This one, he's missing the hat. And he has the hat in the normal pop figure. So it's nothing too remarkable, but it is a cool pop. And I am glad to have him in my collection finally. Now, the next pop figure I'm going to show you will be the second most recent one that I picked up, which is actually Terrance from South Park. Now, the Go store, which is the one that comes every season, is a seasonal store. I want to see if I can move the lighting to make it better. Yeah, it was probably better this way. Now, Go is the seasonal store that pops up in your malls every Christmas area. But they end up having the Terrance Chase figure, which I snatched up almost instantly. But in this one, he's holding the Canadian flag. And there you go. You can see the back of it. All my Chases are in little protectors. Some of my favorite Chases are in the hard case ones. But yeah, this one picked up. I watched the show. But like with wrestling, I kind of don't have time for it right now. But, I got other things to watch, like Stranger Things Season 2. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is another one that I picked up at FYE. Well, this one was actually picked up at a GameStop. Because I have a second Funtime Freddy, so I ended up trading the second one that I got to my cousin, and then I kept the first one still. But yeah, this is him. The mold is actually really cool on this, where it's sculpted where the face is coming out. I really do like the design on this. Never played the game, don't ever intend to because it's just not my thing. But yeah, it's pretty darn cool. You can see where everything's supposed to fall apart, and it is pretty cool. So I think this is like the jump scare version of it. Yeah, I found him at FYE. No, this one at GameStop in my mall. The next one that I found was the Bill Cipher Chase. Now, Bill Cipher is from Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is a very good show. Definitely check it out. Now, this one is when he has like a cosmic theme going on in one of the episodes. It like flashes that color, and it's really cool. As you can see, the regular one's yellow. Then I don't have the Dipper Chase, which is the glow in the dark one, which is also pretty darn cool. A lot of these pops are very, very cool. Chase ones, there are a lot of them that are kind of like pointless, but a lot of them are, in my opinion, very good. Like that one. Now, the next one I'm going to show off will be, let me check it out. I'm going to show off the ones that I've got from, off of eBay, because I ended up buying a few chases that I was missing and that I wanted it and I could find it cheaply on eBay. The first one being Star-Lord. Now, this is a kind of like chase. Like, if this were the only version of Star-Lord, where you have the common and then this chase version, then this would be really cool, and I think it would make the value worth it. But they have a Toys R Us exclusive one where it's kind of the same thing as the chase figure, so you don't really need it, which kind of sucks, you know, but it is what it is. The difference here is that it has the mask. He has the mask on, and he normally has his little Chris Pratt face. But, you know, it's cool. It is what it is. You could easily just unscrew the top of the Toys R Us one and put it onto the common. But it honestly isn't worth it to do that because this chase isn't that much in money. But I do collect the Guardians of the Galaxy line. It's one of the only Marvel lines that I do collect, so I'm okay with having that in my collection. The next one I want to show is my Wonder Woman Bombshell Chase. Now, this one was one that I was hunting down for a while because I was trying to complete the whole Bombshell line, and then of course they released another wave. And I'm still missing 2 from that line. I'm missing the Joker with Kisses and the Joker with Kisses Chase. So those will be priorities, but you know, it's going to be hard to find them. But yeah, this is the Wonder Woman is Sepia version, so it's a little gray toned and it looks cool. It's kind of like what they did with the Pennywise, where everything is a little muted, well, a lot muted, and it's older themed. It looks like if you took like a vintage photo. Yeah, but this is cool. Picked this one off of eBay finally, where I didn't lose a bid and it didn't go over the value that I wanted to spend on it. The next one I want to show off is my 11 with Eggos. Now, this one, she has the wig on where she feels pretty, you know, and it's such a cool chase. I do love this pop, and I'm happy that I do have it in my collection. Ended up picking this one off of eBay, and you can see the rest of the Stranger Things line. The box is in great condition. All my boxes are in decent condition, decent to great condition, because I'm an in-box collector, and I like collecting them in the boxes and keeping them fresh. But yeah, this is a really cool chase. Picked it up off of eBay for pretty cheaply. I think like $20 plus a little bit for shipping. So I wasn't mad at all picking this one up. And of course she doesn't have the bloody nose in it. Alright, next we're going to show off my last 5 not 5, I had like a few more, I lied. Next I'm going to show off the Tiffany Chase that I have. Now the Tiffany Chase is bloodied, and it's a pretty chase. But I actually have 2 of these. One of them is being shipped to my friend in Chicago. You guys should definitely check his channel out. I will link it once I get a chance to update my video. But yeah, this is the Tiffany Chase. Really cool looking. I'm very happy that I own this one. I found this one at FYE, and I ended up finding one at FYE, and then I bought the second one off of eBay, so that way I could give it to my friend. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. Like I said, some of the chases aren't that spectacular. I would like to say this one isn't, just because there's some blood splattered pops that are so much cooler. Like for example, this Books a Million Annabelle. This is a blood splattered Books a Million exclusive, and I think the blood splatter looks so good on this one. But on this one, it looks literally like pimples on her face and on her dress, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is, so I can't do much about that. Alright, next we're going to show off One of my more expensive chases. Well, it's either this one or my Pennywise is the most expensive. But I ended up finding the Beetlejuice Chase at FYE. I really do have the hookups there. I come there during their shipment, and if they have anything cool, they usually let me get whatever I can find, because I don't sell my pops and I keep them because I collect them. So that's my thing. This is the old school styled one, and it's really cool. You can see him at the glam on the bottom, but it's a really nice pop figure, and it glows in the dark. So I really do love glow in the dark chases. They are probably my favorite variants of chases, or any pop figures. I do like when they glow in the dark, and this one has a really nice glow to it. I want to see if I can get it glowing for you guys. Let me go and turn off the light real quick. Turn off that light, and then turn off this light. Yeah, you can't, I don't know if you can see it just because it's bright outside right now, but you can kind of see that it's glowing a little bit. But yeah, that's really cool. I'm happy that I do have this guy. And he is, I think, relatively expensive for a pop figure. I think he's like $115. So I'm lucky I got him, because I got him for like $2 at FYE, just because of the buy two get one 75% off sale, and then my FYE card on top of that. Next, I want to show you my last 5 chases, which are kind of like, I saved my best for last, my favorite for last, and then I have 2 sets over here. So the first set I'm going to show you is the Shining set, with both the Terrance Chase, the Dwarves, and the regular pop figure. Now we'll go and show off the Dwarves first, because I do like this pop figure. I was hunting for that guy for a while, so he's one of my favorites. But yeah, this Dwarves is actually really cool. If you can tell, you can see where he has little flakes of snow up in his hair. You can see where he gets hit on the head. Sorry, my nails are green. They have been green since my Halloween costume. But, yeah, this is really cool as a pop figure chase. And I ended up getting this Dwarves first before I was able to pick up the pop figure. Now, the pop figure, I took forever to find it. I'm telling you, forever. My FYE didn't get a shipment of him until, I'd like to say, like maybe a month and a half after he was like released places. And then that's where I end up finding my first one, which is this guy right here. This is the first chase that I have, and he is so cool. He's covered in snow. He's frozen from at the very end of the movie. Spoiler alerts if you haven't seen it, where he dies at the end of the movie. It's super cool as a pop figure. And I ended up finding a second one, which I did end up trading away, because I didn't need the second one, and I kind of wanted him, because I was thinking maybe this will be the time I take a pop figure out of box, but I opted not to, just because it hurts my soul. But I ended up getting a trade for a Greg Heffley Wacky Wobbler prototype, so I think a prototype in exchange for that Terrance Chase was a perfectly fine trade, in my opinion. But yeah, he is super cool, this guy. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off in this video, because I don't think I'd ever get a chance to show it off again. But yeah, that was my Terrance Chase, which is one of my, like I said, one of my favorite chases I've ever found. Now, the last 3 I'm actually going to show you. The first one being this Porg. I love Porg. I hated him at first. I'm like, I don't care for this character. Why are they making so many? And then I bought one, and then I wanted them all, because Porg is Porg, and Porg is amazing. As you can see, the Chase has its mouth open, and he's really, really cool. I found this one at FYE when they had their sale going on, where you could get a pop for like, I think 20% off. And I was really happy with that. It was like one item, 20% off, and I found this guy. I got extremely lucky, because he was hidden in behind who knows what. But then, of course, I got the flocked Hot Topic one. It's the same exact thing, but it's just fluffy. And it is cool, and I do love this thing. I went out on Force Friday and picked him up right away. And I'm so happy I got him. As you can see right here, he has a sticker. Great condition for the box. He's fluffy, so you can't ever hate him. But yeah, now on to my last pop figure, which is actually my favorite. I have a video that's in the process. I didn't know that YouTube stopped their free video making service, so now I have to find another way to make that video. But I ended up hunting down all the Batman the Animated Series Series 2 pop figures. Now, I was expecting not to find the Chase Robot Batman, but as soon as I walked into my FYE, bam, found him. And I was so excited. Surprisingly, the common version of that was the one I couldn't find during the hunt. But it was super cool that I was able to get all of them in almost one go and find the Chase, which I was expecting to have to go to the... I would have to go online for it to get... But we got the metallic face, the red eyes. Now this is super cool. A lot of people don't actually like this one, and they like the common version better. And some people are like, oh, maybe the Batman robot should have been the Chase to the first series. And I'm like, dude, this is really cool. You gotta calm down, because Batman is my favorite character, my favorite comic book character, and I'm happy I ended up getting this. Now, I do have one more Chase coming in, but I don't know what it is, because my friend doesn't tell me. He hasn't told me, and I'm glad he hasn't told me, so that way we can keep it a secret. But, once again, if I ever find it in the wild, and I'm like, ooh, I found this, he'll be like, crap. But, yeah, these are all my Chases. I end up, showing off 16 of them. So, I do plan to keep the collection going. I have to get more Chases. I have to get the Elvira glow-in-the-dark Chase, the Krampus, both of them, the Flocked and the then the common Chase. Then I gotta go get the Riddler from 66. I gotta get the Demogorgon. I gotta get the Joker with kisses. I gotta get the new Catwoman Chase. I gotta get the Hellboy. I gotta get the Mr. Bean Chase. There's a lot of Chases out there still that I need to grab. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that thumbs up button down below, because it really does help out. Subscribe if you're new, and if you guys want to see different collections that I have, I can show off like a new collection, a full line at a time, if you guys would like to see that. Or I could do a whole collection, which would take a lot longer. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you guys next time with more, I'm going to say Funko content, because that'll probably be the next thing I release. So until then, YouTube, goodbye.